Welcome back, everybody. We have another review for the Lost Wave. Toys R Us, the Lost Toys R Us Wave that is on sale at Walgreens, online only. You cannot find these in stores. I don't know if they'll eventually hit shelves if they don't sell everything out or what exactly they're going to do. But, they are online. It's the only place you can get them, so look for them there. Otherwise, yeah, everything's going good. I haven't made a video in about a week. I've been really busy. I still have that Maximum Carnage slideshow coming with kind of like a creator review at the end of it, just to talk about how all that went and what my thoughts are on it. Right now, I'm almost pretty much through into the rioting, halfway into the rioting on Instagram with posting it. People are loving it. Actually, one of the shots will probably be my most liked shot ever. That's the group shot with Venom being taken down by all the villains. It's if I were to pick one, that was going to be my most liked shot. Honestly, it probably wouldn't have been that one. But art is all subjective. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But people seem to really like it, and actually all the rest of them. I'm getting a pretty positive response on that series. So I'm excited to finish it and then kind of give another rundown of it and everything and do a slideshow on here for it. But anyways, we have this. Let's get back to Cyclops and Rogue. Cyclops, this is kind of like one of the most wanted from a lot of X-Men Minimate collectors. The costume design is so cool. We already got a Magneto. I was pretty excited when they announced this, and now that I finally got it. I will probably kit bash a white queen, Emma Frost, for that. It seems pretty simple. I ordered an extra black cat torso for that, so once I get that done, you guys will see that in another video. And then he comes with Rogue, and the thing I like about Rogue here, this is actually Mighty Avengers. It came after AVX, the Avengers versus X-Men storyline. Captain America kind of wants to unite the mutant community with, the general public to, because after Cyclops pretty much ruined the mutant name by taking over with the Phoenix Force, mutants name was further ruined. So Captain America unites a team of X-Men, 50-50 in Avengers. It's a pretty solid storyline for the first 4 issues, and then, I don't know, a lot of people I think like the stuff afterwards. I don't like it. It's all Apocalypse, and it's not done very well. But anyways, this is her design, and the thing I like about this design is it really calls back to her original look from when she's a Brotherhood of Evil Mutant back in the 80s. So really like it. Might get a second one just to put her, do a little bit closer to her original look for having an original Rogue. So anyways, let's take them out and look at them in the tray. So here they are in the tray. Not a whole lot. We did get a hood for Rogue, for hooded look. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that paint job. I got to re-look in the comic to see if it's supposed to be like that. And then Cyclops doesn't come with anything other than his stand, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Let's take them out and get a closer look at them. So here they are out of the package. That Cyclops just looks sharp. I'm so happy we finally got him. And we have Magneto in this team's version, and like I said, Emma Frost is gonna be easy enough to kit bash, so that'll be fun once I get some real good use out of him. So I'm not the biggest fan of that era of comics. Actually, the first X-Men run with him in it, I really did enjoy, like the first 6 to 12 issues, and it kind of started going off the rails after that. But what happened with Cyclops from Astonishing X-Men on through the Utopia stuff, I gained a new respect for him. I've always respected him. He's the best X-Men, the guy that works hardest. And maybe it's his changes or maybe me getting older, but man, I really identify with the character of Cyclops quite a bit more. Still ain't Wolverine, don't get me wrong. But, I gained a lot of respect for him as time went on about just what they did with the character. So, yeah, I love this Rogue. I mean, she has such a classic look to her. I love the green. you know, the simpleness of the green and white, she just looks really good. And I think like a guy on you know, Facebook pointed this out. I can't remember who it was, but Rogue's hood has this white outline, and he was like, well, they must have screwed up the paint or something when they put it on. And I'm kind of wondering if when she has her hood up, if the edge of the hood isn't supposed to be white. It does look a little goofy on the Minimate. But I'm kind of wondering if that's what it is. It's a little sloppy, even if even if it's supposed to be like that, the paint's kind of just a little sloppy on there. So it sure doesn't help anything. That's for sure. But still, it's great to have the rest of the Uncanny Avengers. You know, like I said, I wasn't the biggest fan of the whole series, but the concept of the first 4 issues was amazing. Red Skull was the bad guy and all that. There's some stuff that goes on with Xavier. I will be redoing the first 4 issues, kind of like I did Maximum Carnage. Of course, it's only going to be like, 5 or 6 panels long, but I will be redoing that because there's some pretty intense stuff going on there, and you get to feature a lot of X-Men and Avengers together. Probably my favorite Thor, Minimate Thor that we have. Yeah, is in that storyline. So I'll hit it eventually, and it's going to be sometime soon, probably before I post the first picture I'm going to take here. It needs to be done because one of the pictures is out of Uncanny Avengers. Ironically, it's for Cyclops and not Rogue, but it's still based out of that comic. It's just how it worked out. I was actually going to do all those shots on this video and give you guys the behind the scenes of all those shots, but this is like a 2 or 3 hour thing. I don't really have a lot of time to even do this video right now until next week. And I really wanted to get this video out, and I've had the first setup done for like 4 or 5 days, and it's driving me nuts not shooting it. So, yeah, there'll be more of those coming, and I'll do like Uncanny Avengers setup video for that. I think I'm gonna do a video of all my setups now, just for the sake of showing you guys what's going on. So, anyways, let's take a look at the first shot. So yeah, here's our first shot. We got Cyclops being confronted by Havoc. Maria Hill's there. This is actually straight out of Uncanny Avengers. It starts out with the end of AVX. Havoc is there chewing out, Cyclops. Cyclops has a completely different costume on. It's not one we'll ever see because it's just a headpiece and a prison suit for him. But and I thought about using a prison suit from The Walking Dead and maybe just throwing a Cyclops head on it. But I kind of thought, yeah, I really want to use this costume the more I can. So really, who cares? We have a cool picture here with Cyclops and Havoc. His jail cell here. These, I forget what they're called. They're like Bandai or whatever. God, it's been so long since I've even thought about what these things are called. But they're great warehouse kind of shield, whatever you want to use them for, backdrops. And then I used a couple backdrops from Luke's toy store. This one on the floor is his, and then that one up there is his. There's a piece of plexiglass here. And then in the background we have The Walking Dead, a bed from the prison, and then a table also from the prison. And that chair, I think, is Playmobil. So this will be our shot. I gotta figure out something better with Havoc. I don't like it. You can't tell who he is, and I can't tell if he's reaching out to because he misses him or he's yelling at him because he hates him. But I gotta figure something else out with that pose. You guys will see at the end what exactly I did. And but yeah, I gotta fix it. I don't like the way it is. You can't tell. You can hardly tell it's Havoc for starters. You can't tell if he's angry or sad. He's supposed to be angry. You can't see his face, but I got to figure out something that'll feature him a little bit better. And then I'll probably line up the characters to where they're symmetrical. You split up the 3 of them, just the way it's framed and stuff. So make sure you can see those the prison bed in the background a little bit better. So anyways, let's go on to the next shot. So this next shot is pretty simple, really. We have Gambit and Rogue in the danger room, just kind of doing a cool couples pose. This shot, I was going to do a little bit more extensive stuff with her, but like I said, it's going to take hours, so we'll revisit her character for the Uncanny Avengers shoot. But as far as coming with another shot, I really don't use Gambit enough. He's always been a favorite since I was a kid. So, you know, to get these two in a shot together, awesome. Nice couples shot. Yeah, this background is actually from Diamond Select. I don't remember which one it was, Storm or Cyclops or something like that. They have a bunch of different Danger Room backgrounds and stuff. I think a Rogue, actually 90s Rogue just dropped, and they have this background for her too. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's just me, but the background never looks good with these figures. Just I don't know. It's I got to use it. I mean, it's the Danger Room, but it messes with my camera, or maybe the color contrast is off, and this background doesn't match with much. But to me, it always looks a little funky. But it's a Danger Room. It's iconic. Got to have that in the background. Rogue, of course, is up on a wire, stuck to her back. Threw in, you know, we have this rock base. I don't know if that's from Tabletop Gaming or where that came from. I got it from Luke's, but I'm not sure where he got it from. And the darker rocks I made myself, just out of some styrofoam. Marv, stop. My dog Marvel is in the background chewing on his squeaky toy. Sorry about that. Hey, yeah. All right, whatever. So anyways, back to the video. Anyways, yeah. Nice little couple shot of the two of them in the Danger Room. Really love myself some Rogue and Gambit. Actually, this whole Maximum Carnage thing has inspired me to do some X-Men stuff. Revisit the X-Men. I don't do... X-Men have always been my favorite. They are my absolute number one favorite since I was since I was 10 years old back in 1990 when I started collecting comics. So... I don't use them enough, and I don't know why, but I'm going to start using them more. I'm going to do some runs with these guys with X-Men. It's in the future, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, great 2-pack. Glad they made it. Glad we got it. Glad we got to order it online. Stick around, you know, the next few days. I still got, Tuesday I'll be back on taking shots and stuff. Excuse me, making videos. I have quite a few packs to review yet. I actually got 4 different reviews of stuff that's come out. Wave 9 from Walgreens. I still have the Spot and Iron Spider from this wave to do, and I still have Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I got some really cool ideas for Ant-Man and the Wasp. So, you know, check those out when they come out. Otherwise, hit that like and subscribe button. I will post links to my Facebook and Instagram so you can see all my Minimate pictures. And we'll see you guys at the next video. Bye now.